1, 2,
3,
4, 5,
6, 5.
The category, the dog father of our country. $2,000 for a correct answer. You know, if there's any life lesson I've learned from Snoop Doggy Dogg, it's to keep your money on your mind, even in times of trouble. For example, which U.S. bill has the U.S. Treasury building on the back? $5 bill, $10 bill, $20 bill, or $100 bill? On the $10 bill, the one with Alexander Hamilton? Yeah! And if you frantically went digging into your pocket to look at your money, shame on you. Your dog father and I are very disappointed. Player 3, time to make a decision. All right, player 3, tell players 1 and 2 to give you some room, because you're about to play a DisOrDat. The category for this DisOrDat is, that is so totally like my life. Okay, like, I'm going to read 7 movie titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if that features Andrew McCarthy, Molly Ringwald, or... As each movie pops up, if it has Andrew McCarthy, press 1. If it has Molly Ringwald, like, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And press 4 to skip. I give you $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go in. The Breakfast Club, McCarthy, Ringwald, or both. Less than 0. St. Elmo's Fire. Mannequin. The Pickup Artist. Pretty in Pink. This is it. 16 kids. That's all of them. 0 out of 7. Should have stayed away from the keyboard entirely. This is gonna hurt. Look at it this way. One end of the spectrum, huh? There you go. Let's move on.
Yes.
Player 1, tell me what's happening.
What?
Do I have to do everything around here? Now serving. Where the hell did Valerie Bertinelli go? I'm giving out $3 grand for a right answer. Sure, it was a sad day for everyone when One Day at a Time got canceled, but did you know it got picked up by another planet? Given which planet has the longest days, on which planet would episodes of One Day at a Time last the longest? Mercury, Uranus, Jupiter, or Mars? Jupiter's days are just under 10 hours, about as long as Mackenzie Phillips' career. Player 1, player 3, do something. You picked this for an anus joke, didn't you? Well, get your head out of your ass. Player 1, you can take it. One day at a time on Mercury would be the equivalent of 59 Earth days. And with all that extra time, I'll bet you still never see Schneider fixing anything. Player 1, hit me with the category. Coming at you, I'll save the rainforest for some free ice cream. This one's worth $1 grand. Hey, it's just like those crazy environmentalists are always saying, if we don't take care of our trees, they'll all die. Boy, would that suck. Because it doesn't come from trees, if we did chop down every tree on the planet, which of the following would we still be able to produce? Turpentine, rubber, rayon, or cotton? Player 2. Cotton doesn't come from trees. It comes from short shrub-like plants. Then you could wrap yourself up in a cozy cotton shroud while you die from breathing in 100% carbon dioxide. 1 down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Can't get started without some screws. Okay, 1 screw for each of you. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Category time. Player 2, it's your call. The The selection is, just watch out for the backwash. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If you buy the world a Coke, about how much will each person get to drink? 2 4.6 millionths of a bottle of Coke? 1 1.2 billionth of a bottle of Coke? 1 5.8 billionth of a bottle of Coke? Or 1 9.7 billionth of a bottle of Coke? Player 1. In 1998, the population of the world was just over 5.8 billion. Of course, if it's that new Coke you got there, you can just keep it. Let's have a category, Player 1. And I believe this one's called Good Fellas, Bad Fellas, All Kinds of Fellas. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Okay, let me just say for the record that De Niro is the greatest actor who ever lived. You're my man, Bobby. Okay, Player 1, let's see you answer it without the question. Yeah, it's a little tougher that way, isn't it? I hope you've learned something here. Player 2, Player 3, the time is now. Take a shot, Player. Unlike Al Pacino, De Niro has never played the part of a Cuban gangster. But he did have his skull cut square to prepare for his role as a Cuban gangster. Player 2, give me something.
I finally conquered my triskaidekaphobia. 13.
This one likes to go by. What's up, my Chinese homie? Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. All right, we've all heard the phrase, "You the man," and the obligatory response, "No, you the man." But what if this same slang was actually used thousands of years ago? How might someone have greeted the founder of Chinese legendary Shah Dynasty? "You the great, you the conqueror, you the bold," or "You bad." That's right, you are bad. Player 2, Player 3. It just doesn't get any wronger than this. Paul, you the Great was responsible for founding the legendary Shah Dynasty in China. Coincidentally, You the Great is also the subject of an Abbott and Costello routine that lasts about as long as the Shah Dynasty did. I wonder what Player 2 is going to pick. Going up, 10, 11, 12, 14. Let's see what we got going. The devil made me choose it. How does $4,000 grab you? You've all heard of playing devil's advocate, right? Well, who of the following really is an advocate of the devil? Anton LaVey, Jim Jones, Al Pacino, or David Koresh? So what's the answer, Player 2? No. See, Al's an advocate of the devil in a movie. Remember what Mommy told you? Those scary movies are just pretend. Player 1, Player 3. That's not going to cut it. Player 1. Anton LaVey is the founder of the Church of Satan. Do you think ministers of the Church of Satan tell children that if they're bad, they'll end up going to heaven? Player 1, your choice. What are we doing?